Wednesday, and I'm Michelle, and I'm here to talk to you about milk. Not the drink, but the movie. Whenever I hear that it's going to be a political movie, you know, something in my brain just goes, ooh, and it just shuts down. I just don't want to watch it, and I don't want to know anything about it. Well, this is good. And I think it's good because it's history, and I love history, I really do. And I think there's something in us that once we leave school and whatnot, we stop caring a lot about history because we don't have to learn it as much. But history is a thing that, as I often say, that keeps us from making the same mistake.
Yeah.
Sean Penn, surprisingly a really good role for him. I totally believed his character. It's a great movie. It's a worthwhile watch just because of the fact that there was some stuff that I didn't know had happened, you know. And it's about basically the gay movement and how it's funny how history repeats itself still. How there are all these propositions in California about limiting gay rights, and just how this guy was just kind of like, no, I'm over it. And his name was Harvey Milk, and he's like, I'm gonna run. And he ran like something like 6 times, lost every time, until they realigned the ordinances or something where, so like it helped him win because he could get the votes because it was in the actual gay district. It's a great movie because it just tells you, you know, a lot of people worked super hard, harder than people are working now, about getting our rights. It was bad back then, you know? There were a lot of people like Stonewall and whatnot. It just like, you didn't realize, you know, that you could be, and it happened for all minorities and any type, but the cops would come and just, you know, if they didn't like the type of person you were or whatnot, they would come and they would break it up, and they would say things like blocking the street. And that was the reason why you got, you know, a concussion, was because you were blocking the street with your gayness or your minorityness in other ways. There's a very small portion of a little bit of a love story in there, but it's not to overwhelm the point of of what, you know, he did. But it's good because it humanizes the main character, and it makes you feel more like, yeah, he's a politician, but he's also a human being. Anyway, it's a good movie. It's interesting to see how everything panned out and how we're better off now, but as a society, but we still have a lot of work to do to be accepting for everybody. And this is kind of a movie to remind us that needs to continue on in our daily lives, and we need to watch how we treat other people as human beings, because everybody needs rights. Whether you agree with them or not, some things are rights and some things are just human happinesses that need to happen. All right, have a great Wednesday.